Hey, we're just making sure this works this time. Checking 1, 2. I'm really hoping everything works right now. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. It's coming fine through on my Instagram account on my phone. So we're cooking. All right. I'm going to try not to do anything too crazy on this end. I pulled up my browser and Discord was like, oh, well, OBS was like, nope. So, yeah, I do apologize. Just doing tech things. TWW Dunk, how do you do on Instagram? I'm doing quite well. My name's Dave, guest streamer today. Just hanging out with you guys, talking about gadgets, the micro, how I use the micro for video editing in Ableton. So we'll see. I'm trying. Just let me know if everything's cooking okay on your end, because it seems like whenever I pull an app open or do something normal on a computer, it's not liking it. So just let me know that everything's all right on your end. I'm actually gonna turn off some things. Sometimes I don't know if it's like that for you guys. Sometimes like you'll just be on a computer uploading stuff, and then apps like Dropbox will just hog loads of data because it just decides to back stuff up. Um, I gosh, Norinder on how do you say that? I'm gonna butcher some names today. But do you deliver to India because those keywords are sick AF? Yep, we do. Deliver worldwide. So, and also if you drop your order number on stream, you get free gifts if the order hasn't shipped out yet. So yeah, it's pretty dope. And OBS decides to just resize all my stuff. So I'm just gonna place things live. We're doing it live. So yeah, let me know how everybody is. Where are you guys calling in from? So where is everybody today? time zones, countries. We had some Australians in early, but it was quite late in Australia, so I'm guessing our Australian friends have gone to bed right now. A lot of Europeans. We did a live stream yesterday, and yeah, yesterday it was really late for me, and most of Europe was asleep. Um, Meta on Instagram. What we doing? We're just hanging out, talking about the micro. I've got the micro version 1 I bought about 2.5 years ago. I'm Dave. I'm not Mike. Mike's the big boss man. I'm Dave. I'm just streaming today, just fanboying about the product. So uh, uh, NS represent in Fortnite. I'm also NS. Uber Tech on TikTok. I'm not a gamer, so yeah. I Although a lot of my friends tell me that I need to get a PS5 and jump on streams and drop in, as they say in Fortnite. I told them, guys, if I do that, my business is cooked because I'm a video editor musician. I spend a lot of time, on projects and this kind of stuff. So if I'm, if I'm on PS5s and cooking, like, it's not gonna be good. Like, yeah. So I'm not risking it. Um, Brad Battle, Canada, gotta be in the gas station on TikTok. What does that mean? I don't. Uh, Not Dragon Donut. What are the Logitech keys? I'm a guest streamer, so I've bought this one, the Micro, a couple of years ago, and trust me, this keyboard is getting replaced soon. So, yeah. Love from India. Yours. I'm butchering names today. You can call me Dave the Butcher, because some names are not gonna be pronounced correctly. Yours, HBK, love from India. Yeah, man, love back. Uh, Keyboard Runner on Instagram. Are you going to create other accessories or only keyboards? So they've got accessories. So let me just show you the website. Hopefully it doesn't. You should be able to see that. So on the website, so the Framer Micro is like the new thing being available for pre-order. So they've got the Nomad and the Micro, Framer Micro. Um, uh, and then I'm trying to answer other accessories. So accessory wise, like they've got the desk mats. You have to like actual knobs and keys, because what else? What other stuff would you be after, keyboard runner? Um, Mesca. Yeah, it is a beautiful design. I wouldn't know the technicality of that on TikTok. Um, so what I can tell you is that um, they've got the new key design, because there's going to be a custom key design. It's going to be so smooth and direct. Hello from Vietnam. Quite like your keyboards, and also want to make them myself, just like you do. Sa True on TikTok. Yeah, yo, yeah. Like some stuff. I'll totally be honest, because I'm a hello from Sri Lanka. Hey Ashen on TikTok. They are on. There you go. We are releasing new Switch in the summer, and yeah, if you DM the Work Loud account, they're really responsive, so they'll hook you up with whatever you need. Fahad, why is Work Loud so creative? You know what, on Instagram, Fahad on Instagram. That's what. So totally honest, 2.5 years ago, I saw their Instagram post, and I saw the micro version 1, and I was like, yo, there's just something different about that, like the smoothness and the layout and the way they were using it, because there's one thing seeing what it looks like and then the usability. because we're just so used to keyboards and what a keyboard does. But I feel with this kind of stuff, they've just upped the level because each key can do multiple presses. So multiple presses on a normal keyboard could just be one right here. So me being a video editor in Premiere, I can program the most abstract, like 4 keystroke like commands to things, and then make sure it's just one press on a keyboard here, so it doesn't interfere with any other shortcuts. So it's quite cool. So yeah, it's really worked my workflow. Vil on TikTok. Yeah, you can check out the website. Just check out all the prices. If you go to worklouder.cc, you can see all the prices. And then if you do happen to purchase, if you drop your order number in the chat, we'll give you a free gift. The bigger the order, the bigger the gift. Okay, so K2S123 on Instagram. So Framer version and Figma version is only different skin, ? Software usage would be same as macro kit. Okay, so I can answer that. So the Figma version is basically the same as mine right here. So it was just like, it was a different skin, but the Framer has a few different things. Now they've replaced this top one. Oh, let me just show they've replaced this the top knob right here with a joystick. So the joystick's got actually 8 different commands you can program in. So you get that, and then it's also wireless. So it's Bluetooth. So me having an M1 Max 64 gig 1 terabyte machine, that's killer machine. It's only got 3 USB-Cs, and some of the stuff, because I've got like a pretty high-end like dongle, like a CalDigit TS3 Plus, I think it's called. But it's really cool just being able to have an extra port. So yeah, so and then if you get the Framer Micro, you get the key sets, and it works yeah, via Bluetooth. I said that, and it's just a really cool upgrade. So yeah, it's not just skin, it's actually a new version of the Micro. So hopefully that's answering your question. Thanks, Hammies on Instagram. Good work, buddy. Vil, okay. Okay, so Victor MX Master Keys is also really Victor on Instagram. The gestures feature is genius, but I don't really dig the design. It would be nice to have a similar programmable mouse to go with my Nomad. Just saying. Yeah. If I'm completely honest, the like this mouse is probably like, because I've got, you know what, I've got the Magic Mouse here, and I was trying to connect it. The battery's died on it. I haven't used it for that long. This, oh man, although like I really love the gestures you can do on here, it just kept on disconnecting. Really unreliable. My wrist was in pain because it's like a flat profile. So yeah, pretty yeah, not not a fan of that one. But yeah, this mouse, like, I'm pretty, yeah, I've programmed it to what I can do. I feel like it is missing a few features what I'd like it to do. But yeah, if WorkLouder ever creates a mouse, I'll be all in that. Barbie's got, oh, you got an order number. So excited to get mine. My order number is 21234. I'm marking these. Barbie, what did you get on TikTok? Barbie on TikTok, what did you get? Hi from Nigeria. Are the knobs fully programmable? If so, how are they programmed? Okay, so Dinban on Dinban from Nigeria on TikTok. Are the knobs fully programmable? Yeah. So basically, what you do is, I'll pull up the program. I'm a bit aware of not pulling up too much stuff because I've got everything working on OBS. I don't want it to break. Saw2 about your keyboard. It is really amazing on TikTok. Yeah. Do you deliver to Dubai? Hadsfall. I'm Dave the Butcher today, butchering names. But do you deliver to Dubai? Yes, we do. Um, so the knobs are fully programmable, and I use a program because I've got the version 1 micro. So the version 1 micro uses a third-party plugin app called Via. So once I get Via up and running, I'll show you how it is, how it programs. Like it, I know before you kind of get into this kind of stuff, it's kind of a bit daunting. It's like, oh, how am I going to do X, Y, and Z? But once you get into it, it's really easy. So this is what it looks like, and the new keyboards like Nomad E version 2 micros, they use their own program, WorkLoud's own program called Input, and you can do a lot more stuff. But this is like a basic version of that, which I use with my micro version 1. And as you can see, I've got the 4 layers. So I control the layers from here. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'll show you in a different camera. But you control the layers. And here I've actually programmed everything to be... oh, actually, just 1 second, guys. Someone's at the door for me. Just 2 seconds. Sorry, as I was saying, oh, I'm out of breath now. But yeah, all you have to do here is program each key press to be multiple key presses on your normal keyboard. So yeah, it's really easy to do. Hadsfall on Instagram. I've been waiting for the new keyboard. Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, isn't it? K2, yeah, you're very welcome. Baptist on Instagram. Hi from France. Do you deliver to France? Yes, 100%. I'm currently in the UK, and when I ordered mine, it came through within, I think it was about a week. So it's pretty cool. Florin on TikTok. You make keys? Yep, 100%. Keyboards, keys. And actually, if you check out the Instagram, they've got competitions. So if you are a designer, you can enter a competition against our designer, Mattia, and yeah, it's going to be fan voted. So, and no, they're not going to say whose designs is whose, so there's not going to be any bias, and you can win $1,000. So yeah, check that out. Let's see. Gorgeous on TikTok. You're such an underrated comment. I agree. Like, I think Mike and Mattia have done such a good job. I'm a guest streamer today, so I'm a fan of the product. I found them out on Instagram, and I was like, yo, this is cool. Frame a Creator Micro, sweet. So you got that one, Barbie. Nice one. I'm also curious about the input software, K2 S123S. So I don't have this one. The version 1 uses Via. So it uses that one, but input is used for the version, so the Framer Micro and the Nomad E. So, but you can use it. Doesn't. So, yeah, I know once I get the Nomad E, I'm gonna geek out and just make sure I program everything I need through input. But I feel like input is a lot more. You can do a lot more stuff. And I was on the call with Mike, and we're talking about how let me think, how you can do multi-function per key. So you can have a function that, so your key can, when you press it once, it'll do one function. If you tap on it twice, it'll do a second, like a different function. And then when you press and hold, that will be doing a different function. So like one key could have multiple functions and then you can program that through input. So on Instagram, Set Yo. I can't wait for the micro production release. So the Framer Micro is available for pre-order, and you can go on the website, and they ship out July. So yeah, like we're pretty much a month away from these bad boys shipping out. So yeah, you can pre-order, and if you give us your order number on chat, you can get a free gift. So yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. I can't wait. Like the fact that it's gonna be wireless, I've said it multiple times. Wireless, and then the joystick having 8 functions here, I think it's pretty dope to have. Because at the minute, I've got the micro version 1, so I've got the dial right here. So the dial's got clockwise, anti-clockwise, and then press down. So it's got 3 different functions, and then the scrolly wheel right here. So the scrolly wheel right here has got 3 functions to go up, down, and then press in. So between those two, I've got 6 functions, and then I've got keys. I've got all my keys right here. So that's quite a lot the version 1 can do. But the version 2 Framer Micro, you can actually have, where this is, you'll have the joystick. So it'll have 8 functions here. So you got up, down, like diagonally, and you'll be able to like program whatever you want there. And then this is moving over here for the Framer Micro, but then with it being programmable through input, WorkLouder's own software, each key can have multiple functions. So that's a game changer for me. So if you're a video editor, so say you've got this key right here, when you press it, it's a selection tool. When you double tap it, it's the slice tool. But yeah, you can apply that across like whatever program you use. So yeah, that's going to be a game changer, especially for me, like doing multicam editing sometimes. I'd love for like one key to be able to switch between cameras. So that was my original plan, but it didn't work through via, but input, they've changed that, the new software. And each key could do like multiple things, which I think is, yeah, it's pretty dope. Can you make so Flurim on TikTok? Can you make a key for PC gamer with? I know, like yesterday on the stream, we had a few gamers actually that use the micro, and they've programmed whatever they need to, you know, for gaming. So I'm not a gamer myself, but yeah, I was really surprised. We had a long chat yesterday, and people were like, "Yeah, we use it for for gaming and stuff." I was like, "Sweet, that was dope." So we got another order number. Dweez Set Yo. I've actually pre-ordered it already. Oh, sweet. Yeah, nice, on Instagram. So if it hasn't shipped out, you give us your order number. We'll check some free stuff in for you. So I'm jotting them down here. Swap. What does that mean? Flurim on TikTok. Swapped switches? What are you trying to say with that? Elaborate. Flurim, need one good. Oh, this is moving fast. With good style 1, but under the keys is Cherry MX Silver speed switches. Yeah, I mean, all the keyboards have like low profile. And yeah, they're really comfortable. So yeah, the guys yesterday talking about using it in for gaming. Yeah, they seem to like love it. So that's as far as I can, you know, contribute to that. Oh, okay, Flurry. Yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think I'm caught up with the questions. But yeah, any more questions about it, let me know. But I might attempt to open up Premiere and see what's up there. I'm just making sure everything's working on my end. I might speed. Hey, Callum on Instagram. Was that supposed to be an order number? If you pop your order number in, we'll send you a free gift. What's up, H1DNs on Instagram? Yeah, we're just chilling. And yeah, we're just chilling and making sure everything works because we've had 2 failures today on Instagram, especially because the audio kept on cutting out. And yeah, it's just odd, man. Personally, I spend all this money on like nice microphones and interfaces and yeah, and then things don't want to work. Is that a monkey on TikTok? Like, what's your username? Who are you? H1DDS. Love the new builds, man. Yeah, they're dope, aren't they? So I'm Dave. I'm a guest streamer today, and yeah, Mike and Mattia have done such a good job with the new builds. And I was showing everybody like let's see, yeah, this is the Framer Micro available for pre-order, and this is my next purchase. Personally, I'm gonna get a Nomad 100%, because after like looking at all the possibilities, because as good as like this keyboard is, there's so much stuff I want to program and do, and it doesn't. I don't have macros available, and I can't program extra stuff. But with this one, you've got the screen, you've got the dials, you got the buttons right here, and you can program all that stuff to do whatever you want. And then it's got the 3 buttons on the side. So there's so much more you can program in. So I'm looking forward to like just dialing this puppy in to whatever I need through input. So yeah, it's dope. I'm looking forward to it. I love gadgets, and I love stuff that's like very useful and like has a purpose and makes your life easier. And since I got the macro, 2.5 years now, it's just kind of just stayed there. Everything else on my desk has changed, like interfaces. I've probably changed my laptop since. Yeah, everything's like swapped around, but this bad boy, it's just stayed there, and yeah, solid piece of kit. It's got some weight to it, so it doesn't move around. And if I'm honest, when I was looking at these, I did look for like cheaper versions, and I went on eBay, but just nothing looked as cool. Nothing just felt as premium. So yeah, I'm completely biased, but I paid full price for this bad boy, and I saved up and got it, and yeah, never looked back since. So, and it's one that draws attention. I make YouTube videos for an video editing and After Effects channel called Olufemi. Got about 500,000 subscribers, and yeah, this one just always looks good on camera. Every desk shot, yeah, this bad boy just looks great. So aesthetically pleasing and actually really useful. Hadefall on Instagram, please make a version with English and Arabic keys. I'll pass on to Mike. I don't know how. I don't know the process on that. I'll pass that piece of info to Mike and see what we'd have to do for that one. Monkey, what's up, bro? Like, what is your actual name? Guy with the monkey sign on TikTok. I've been following you from my personal ID, but came to chat as from this. H1. Cool, yeah, no worries. Hatefall, yeah, I got you with the Arabic keys. Fade Funk, cool. Yeah, man. Hate, yeah, Hateful. I'll pass that info to Mike about the Arabic keys. But at the minute, they do English, French, German, Nordic, Italian, and Spanish. They seem to be like the most popular ones. So, yeah. Navy on Instagram, I like your design. It's very adequate. I totally agree. I'm a fan. I'm a guest streamer, and yeah, I said before, Mike and Matita like blew this out of the park, because what happens usually is you'll get renders that look like legit, but then you get the product and you're like, oh wow, this is totally different. But when I saw the renders for the Mac Micro version 1, I was like, yo, that looks dope. And then when it came in the mail and I opened it up, I was like, yo, this, and it comes in this like very nice packaging. These are the keys, extra keys I got. And yeah, the packaging looks good. The um, unboxing experience is there. And then you get the product and you're like, oh man, this is so good. So yeah, I'm a fan of the product, and that's why I'm here. And yeah, like I tend to, because I'm quite involved in like our YouTube channel's got a lot of followers. Like I tend to not put my name or the channel's name um on products that easy. But if I'm convinced of something and I think something works, I'll totally go, you know, I'm a gadget guy. I love my gadgets, and I'll just go like, yeah, full pelt and just suggest what I think is really useful to people. So this is one of them. Like if people ask me, oh, I need a keyword that does X, Y, and Z, I was like, yeah, this is what you need. This bad boy right here. Just make your life easier. Um, yeah, it's dope. So I'm gonna attempt to pop on another angle here. We'll see if my um, let's see. Let's see if this works. Because things have been breaking on me. Um, yeah, that's not working. Um, let's see. What program would you guys use the most on your computer? So I'm guessing like we probably have a lot of designers in. Um, you probably sit on your computers on a desk doing some kind of work. What app would you use the most if you were to sit down? I'm a Premiere and Ableton guy, so that's what I use my stuff for the most. And I've programmed my keyboards to do exactly what I need. Took me a couple of days to like build up muscle memory, but I feel like I've got it pretty nailed at the minute. H1 create content related to design. Yeah, mostly Adobe Suite. Yeah, so I've done Premiere used like is my the main thing I use, and I'll probably like dynamic link stuff to Audition and After Effects. But this right here, like my first layer, is purely for editing in Premiere. And if I'm doing like talking head stuff, I'm really quick because I've programmed everything to do exactly what I need. And then for other stuff, yeah, I've just built up that muscle memory where my hand just automatically goes to the left, and yeah, it just works really well. What kind of stuff do you do? Okay, um, tweet on Instagram. I'm curious about Framer Micro integration with Android devices and for iPad. Do we have to program it first on input via PC to be able to make shortcuts on the mobile app? Oh, that's a really good question, actually. I know I'm going to pull up the website. Um, so, yeah, on the website, you can see it works with Mac, PC, and iOS devices. But that's a really good question. You know, I'm gonna get back to you on that one. So, would you have um, so I'll get back to you on that one. That's a really good question. But I know it's like it works with Linux, iOS, and I just got an answer. There is an input app for iOS, so yeah. So there's no need of you like going back programming stuff on a PC or iPad or a Mac and then bringing it back. So you can just program everything from the app for iOS. So yeah, that makes life so much easier. On TikTok, yeah, whatever suits you. um, uh, any music suggestions? Let me know. I'm kind of digging what Instagram's feeding me at the minute. So just a bit further on that. Mac and PC are officially supported. Linux is unofficially supported by community members, so it'll work. But Mac and PC are like for sure, like 100% working. So yeah, any music suggestions? Let me know. I've got 3 little girls and they're really into Hamilton at the minute. My 12-year-old, she loves Hamilton, so we've been listening to a lot of that recently. So it's been kind of fun. Yeah, seeing her like fully love the Hamilton tunes. But I've been digging this band right here called Mini Trees. So yeah, been kind of digging this at the minute. But yeah, any questions? I'm gonna pull up Premiere and kind of risk it in a minute and show you guys some stuff on there. It's just classic that things don't work when you go live as you would like them to. So I'm kind of taking it slow on this stream. But any questions, just fire away, and I'll try my best to answer. Right, let's pull up Premiere. And the cool thing is, so I'll show you. I'm gonna press. I programmed it so I press one key and it pulls up Premiere. So I'm gonna share my screen. There, and this is the band I'm listening to now. So Mini Trees are called. So I'll just hide that for now. And then I'm just gonna press one key and it's gonna open up Premiere. By magic, there you go. Premiere is opening up. The Nick Cooper on Instagram. You got an order number for us. Nice one, man. Nick, what did you get? Nick Cooper, what did you get? If the order hasn't shipped out, we'll stick a free gift in there for you. But let me know what you got. Were you excited? What color? Because the Nomad E. Oh, and like if you. So yeah, as you can see there, Premiere is opening up via one key press. So I'll program it to do that. But yeah, if you do get a Nomad E, got the frame and micro, nice, man. Yeah, you're gonna love it because the yeah, it looks legit, doesn't it? I'm excited about the joystick, the Bluetooth. That's gonna be legit. Yeah, just yeah, really looking forward to having that. I think that's gonna be dope. The yeah, and if you get they're running an offer at the minute, so if you get a Nomad E, you get a top shelf for free. So yeah, and I'm told yeah, there's these are running out quick, so just no, the top sellers are, sorry, I'm trying to multitask. But yeah, looking forward to it go out for shopping. Nick Cooper, where are you from, Nick? Looking forward for it to go out for shopping. What do you mean by that? Shipping. I got you. Yeah. It's gonna be dope. Honestly, they look so cool. And if I'm ever, I find myself if I'm using the micro for editing, I'm so much faster using it now. Like I feel like I'm pretty quick using the keyboard shortcuts. So in a pinch, like I'm not gonna, it's not like I can't edit, but I'm so much more faster and like comfortable, especially when I'm zooming in and out of stuff. Man, I cannot tell you the trouble I go through trying to zoom in, because like I can use like the scroll wheel and option, but it's never accurate. But yeah, but the scroll wheel is so just direct, and you need stuff to be direct and precise. Thanks, man. Nick, yeah, Nick, where you calling in from? Where are you from? What time is it over there? Hey, Samuel on Instagram. Let's see, creative. Um, HG, how is this HG on TikTok? How is this different to the Logitech MX keys? Now, because I can accurately like just tell you a few of the differences. Because I've got the Logitech. I'm gonna move on to a Nomad. I'm a guest streamer, so I'm not like part of the Work Louder team. So I'm just a fan of the product. Jumping on to show you guys how I use the version 1 that I bought a couple of years ago. But the main differences are that you've got a lot more flexibility in programming stuff to what you need. At the minute, the only thing you can program on this one is like probably your F keys and then the eject key. So I think I've got it like opening a single app, but there's not much you can kind of do, especially like customizing stuff in editing. I know the MX Master, like the mouse, you can program all these buttons to do like different things in different programs, which is cool. So I've done that for Premiere, but with the Nomad E through their own program called Input, you can actually program stuff like a lot more. So you've got the 4 dials right here, you got the 2 knobs up here. You can get those to do like different functions. So each one of these could be programmed to be like multiple key presses. So I know some of the guys use this for like copy paste, like really quick, or to do like some kind of obscure function in Premiere, for example. You can get it to do that, and then through Input, you can actually program something called multi-tap or multi-function. I'm trying to get that one right. So, for example, if I press this key right here, it'll do one function. So this one right here, this one's my undo. Okay, so I've kind of built up muscle memory. So that's undo in Premiere. But imagine being able to undo, pressing it once, undo, and if you double tap it, it'll do redo. And then if you tap and press down, it'll do something else. So just from Input, which Nomad E uses as well, you can have each key do like multiple things just by tapping it once, tapping it twice, or tapping and holding. So you've got a lot more functionality there, which is kind of limited, I feel, with the keys. That's why I'm upgrading. Like, it just the thought of being able to do multiple things and getting my head around how I can optimize my workflow, and it just looks dope. It's got the screen on the side. It's got widgets, and also somebody asked yesterday. I don't know if anybody's got the Nomad E, but the music widget. So the music player widget is getting released next month. So the team's working on that at the minute. So yeah, there's so much more you could do using the Nomad E. So much stuff you can program in and make it your own and just customize it to what you use. So hopefully that answers your question. So yeah, it just opens up so many more possibilities of what you can do. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna attempt to open up. Yeah, sweet HG on TikTok. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wondering that kind of thing. So I'm gonna attempt. Let's see. I'm pulling up some client work that I've been working on. I'm just trying to make sure it's because like this stuff is a bit confidential. So I'm just making sure you can see the timeline, but nothing else. So yeah, this is what my timeline looks like. And if I was to edit, like here, I'm like zooming in and out. So what I was saying earlier, this is a multicam interview I'm editing right here. But if I'm zooming in and out, I'm just like literally scrolling in. And how fast is that? So I've programmed it so when I go up, that's my plus, minus is there. And then I've programmed it where I press it, because often I'll edit audio as well. And that pulls it. So if I press that down, that will pull the audio clip into Adobe Audition, and then I can do like whatever editing I need to in there. But yeah, just having that ability, because if I'm doing that, so I'll do it with my scroll wheel and the option key. If I try to zoom in like that, like it's all over the place. Like it glitches up. I don't know if you can see it, but it glitches up, and that it's speed wise, you're just not accurate enough, and you need to be like accurate if you want to be quick and precise with stuff. Because if you can't, I find I get lazy in my creativity. If I can't do certain stuff, I just won't do things. But being precise and being able to do like little stuff like that, I'm so quick. And when I'm editing, I'm actually editing ahead of the timeline. So if I'm listening to something, I'll zoom out, and then I'll program this right here to go between the slice and selection tool. And then I'll just zoom in, slice what I need to. Like let's go ahead and like slice something there. So I'll find a bit of silence. This interview was a bit noisy, actually. So I'll just go boom, boom, and then my shortcut here is like delete, and then this one is default. So just like that. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do the same functions on here as I would do on the keyboard, just to show you guys how much faster I'd be. So if I'm going boom, I'm in, slice tool, boom, boom, right? And then I've applied my default fade. I've deleted that clip, and I've gone through the selection and selection and slice tool. So if I was to do that same thing, so I'll undo. I've got that program to undo. So if I was to do that just with my keyboard and mouse, already zooming in is not as accurate. And then going in, so I want to go boom, boom. So I feel like I'm quite quick on the keyboard, but just precision, honestly, it's just, next level. So I find myself a lot more accurate, and I just enjoy being precise and being able to just do stuff faster, if that makes sense. Dwee on Instagram, damn, that's so responsible. Honestly, it's quick as, like, check that out. Boom. And even like I've programmed this to be plus and minus. So even if I, on my keyboard, so I'm pressing it on my keyboard right now, right here. I don't know if you can see from that camera angle, but if I was to zoom out all the way out and Lucho Ciatino, I want to buy the keyboard, but I'm from Argentina. Do you deliver there? Yeah, so we deliver to Argentina, 100%. And yeah, if I was to press the plus button, so I'm pressing the plus button, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. So that's me pressing it 17 times. But if I do this, check this out. So I'm just going to go press up, boom, I'm in there. Look how fast that is. So yeah, just that alone, I've programmed the scroll wheel to do that. I cannot tell you how frustrated I get when I'm... But even if you use the trackpad, like the trackpad on your mouse, you have to zoom in to the timeline, zoom out. It's never as accurate. I find it's like, yeah, personal experience. If anybody's different, yeah, it's not as accurate for me. Yeah, so we delivered to Argentina. Deliver Rishi on Instagram. Do you deliver to India? Yes. So yeah, check the stuff out on the website. I'll pull it up now on the website. Yeah. And the Framer Micro is on offer at the minute. And if you